Okay, you guys are here. Man, it's starting to get a little bit cooler outside in the morning time. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about some fragrances that's gonna help you with, those days where you don't really know what the weather is doing. It's like, man, make up your mind. Are you gonna be cold today? Is it gonna be hot? Is it, what you gonna do? Hey, I'm nervous with that. But I got a solution for you, so keep it locked, man. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Darren, the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love looking good and smelling amazing. So if you love to look good and smell great, this is probably gonna be the right channel for you. Why don't you go ahead and consider clicking on that subscribe button. In case you guys didn't know, it doesn't cost you one dime to click subscribe. And while you're at it, go ahead and click on the bell icon as well. That way you get notified every time I release new content on the channel. All right, guys, so I already released a video that I gave you guys 5 great recommendations of designer scents that are great transitional fragrances. Fragrances that will be great to transition you from the heat and the hot temperatures that we experience in the summertime to the cooler temperatures that we start to experience in the fall. And of course, as you guys know, on this channel, I like to give you guys a great variety of fragrances. I'm gonna give you some that don't cost a whole lot of money, and I'll give you some that do cost a little bit as well. But we have people that, that like more inexpensive fragrances, but we also have folks that really enjoy some of the higher end niche fragrances. So I like to give you guys a good variety of both. So if you're not into fragrances that cost a lot of money or whatever the case may be, then go check out the designer list. But if you're like me and you like both, I don't care what a fragrance costs. I just want it to smell good. But anyway, so these are going to be 5 great recommendations that are niche fragrances that, again, just like those designer scents, are going to work well on those days where the weather cannot make up its mind. So if you want to know what those 5 offerings are or what those 5 recommendations are, keep it locked right here. Guys, I'm back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's go ahead and jump right into the list. I'm going to start the list off with one of my favorite niche houses, and this is one you guys know that I love from the house of Bond Number 9. This is BLEECKER St. BLEECKER St is a great transitional fragrance because it opens up super fresh and super green, which works well when it's warm outside. But of course, as you guys know, what I love about this one so much is the contrast. You get those more sweeter, gourmand type elements from this as well. You got some blueberry in here, you have caramel, you have vanilla. Those notes are going to work really well when it's cooler outside. So again, like I said in my designer video, when we start to get to the mid to late August and it's time for folks to go back to school, kids to go back to school, that's when you start to get those temperatures where it's cool in the morning, it's kind of warm during the day, then it starts to cool down a little bit more at night. These fragrances work well for those type days from the house of Bond Number 9. This is a great one. This is BLEECKER St. Next up on the list, this fragrance comes from the house of Amyris, and this is Reflection Man. Now, I absolutely love this stuff. Again, as I always say when I talk about this fragrance, it is very floral. There's a very floral quality to this, but there's also some spicier elements that you're going to find in this one as well as a beautiful sandalwood note. So as you guys have come to know, sandalwood is a softer woody note that provides a little bit of creaminess, and that's exactly what I like about this one. That is exactly what makes this one good to transition, because again, when it's warm outside, this works, and it's really, really good when it starts to cool down. I'm telling you, if you've never tried this one when it's been a little bit cooler outside, try it. It's great, warm and cool temperatures from the house of Amyris. This is Reflection Man. I think my mind is playing tricks on me. It seems like somebody keeps walking by my house. I don't know. Could be not. I could be just going crazy. Could be old age. I don't know. But seems like every time I start talking, somebody walks by. But anyway, don't worry about that. And next up on the list, guys, you know I love this particular fragrance. This is my baby right here from the house of Creed, Original Santal. Man, I love this stuff because it is so fresh and spicy. But of course, in this one as well, just like I talked about with Bleecker Street, this one has some nice sweeter undertones to it as well, with stuff like vanilla. You have vanilla in this one. You have a beautiful, again, sandalwood and original Santal as well, and I absolutely love it. You get a little bit of sharp tartness that you kind of get from the juniper berry in this as well. But guys, I'm just telling you right now, this is a fresh, spicy, relatively sweet scent that's going to work really well as the weather transitions. Original Santal is one of those scents that really comes off your skin so differently when it's warm versus when it's cool outside, and that's what I love about this one. So forget what the haters say about this fragrance. It's a great one, especially for transitional days or the transitional season from the House of Creed. I'm talking about my baby, Original Santal. Next up, guys, this one comes from the House of Nichane, and this is Ombre Calabria. Now, one thing you guys already know about fragrances, or if you did not, I will tell you, the fragrances from the House of Nichane perform really, really well. They all are extrait de parfum for the most part, from what I understand. And guys, this is a great one. It opens up with a nice, fresh bergamot, but you also get a little bit of spice in this from galbanum. And also, there is a nice green undertone to this fragrance in the beginning. But what I really, really love about this fragrance, which again is what makes it a nice transitional fragrance, is when it starts to dry down, you get a beautiful vanilla note. And it never goes overly sweet. It never goes overly floral. It is the perfect blend and mix. Again, which that combination of notes makes this a great transitional fragrance to where when it's cooler or a little bit warmer outside, this can go either way. From the House of Nichane, this is Ombre Calabria. And last but not least, guys, on this list, the next fragrance that I want to talk about comes from the House of Amazing Francis Kurkdjian, and this is Amyris Homme. Amyris Homme, guys, this one is again a perfect scent that's going to be able to help you transition from hot to cooler temperatures because it has a beautiful opening. You get a little bit of a floral undertone from the Amyris in this, but another featured note to my nose is the orange note. This one has a very nice mandarin orange opening. So again, you get the mandarin orange, a little bit of a floral undertone from the Amyris in the opening. But as this fragrance starts to dry down, it becomes more about the sweeter notes in this. In this one, you have coconut. You have a little bit of iris. You have chocolate as a note in this as well, coffee. So again, a lot of more sweeter type notes in this one, but it blends really, really well. It seems like from opening to close on this, after about that 5-10 minute mark, all of the notes in this really just play well together. So that's why this fragrance is so good as a versatile year-round scent, really, because of the way that it's really composed and structured. You never really get it where it's too floral or too citrusy, or never too sweet from the sweeter notes in this. Blended perfectly, again, which makes it a great transitional scent. You can wear it when it's warm or cool outside. From the House of Amazing Francis Kurkdjian, a great transitional fragrance, Amyris Homme. All right, guys, that's it. That's my time. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, as I gave you guys 5 great niche scents that are great to wear as we transition from the hot days of summer to the cooler temperatures in the fall. I always appreciate you guys taking a moment to watch my videos, because of course I know you don't have to watch these. You could have been doing anything else, but you took the time to watch it. So I don't take that for granted. I sincerely appreciate that. Now, if you don't mind, don't take the time to like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and share these videos out to some other folks that you think could use this information or find me entertaining, because of course I'm your guy, Darren, the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.